Hello, this is Lisa Marie, and this is my second clip, and I'd like to talk to you about the homeless aspect and experience with the TMAU that I have, and then also the emotional aspects concerning the TMAU. Now, with a person that has TMAU, I know I experienced depressionary symptoms, antisocialism, not really wanting to be around people because of the condition, and depression because you really feel like it's your fault, even though you can't do anything about the condition to make it just totally go away. You can, manage the condition. For myself, I've tried to manage the condition, and there are a lot of things that I wanted to do, but I couldn't. Things that people take for granted, such as going to the grocery store, going to a movie, or just walking through the mall. I couldn't really enjoy that because my focus would be on people's reactions to it. And then you had a lot of people that are very outspoken. A lot of people would look at you, or a lot of people would move, or a lot of people would just plain talk about you, or just say derogatory things towards you. So that didn't help my mental aspect of my condition. I had to start learning to love me for me, knowing the fact that it's not my fault. This is a condition that I have, and I have to deal with it, and I have to live with it until there's a cure for it. And I know there's one out there. I stayed around a circle of people who cared for me, that knew of my condition and accepted me regardless of that condition. Those had compassion for me, and I appreciate those people. I know for me, I'm a very spiritual person. I'm thankful to be in a position where I'm strong enough to speak out about it, in hopes that somebody out there will really take a look at this condition and do more research on it. Like I said before, the Social Security Administration is currently looking into, placing it on the list as a disability, and it truly is. It has disabled my life through the aspects of me losing many jobs, losing housing, being homeless. I've had to live on the streets. I've had to live on the ground with the mud, with the bugs, behind a rose bush, and that rose bush was my bathroom. It was not easy at all. There are facilities here and shelters here, true enough, to assist me, but even within that, they judged. They would not critique their facilities. Some of them would not critique their facilities in order for me to really utilize them in order to maintain my TMAU. That's why I wound up, out on the street. Like I said before, in a shelter, I was made to take off my clothes and bathe in front of, I believe it was one of the members of the shelter there. They thought that maybe I just didn't take a shower, but I explained to them that I had a medical condition that was still not enough, and it made me feel very bad. It made me feel very distant toward people. So I began to just keep in a circle around the people that really understood where I was coming from. And I know that there's an old saying that a man can never feel how you're walking in your shoes unless he's put on your shoes and he's walked a mile too. And people never know how much you're suffering inside your head and your heart, but you. They don't. They really don't know how you feel. I cried many of nights in my pillow because I couldn't do anything about my condition at that time. I'm still managing my condition. There were many times that I got on the bus, and one bus driver had me to get off the bus, and I had to walk clear across town in heels. And for ladies, your feet hurt. And when I got home, I just got up under the shower and just let the shower just rain on me, and I cried so much that my eyes swelled up. Nobody knows the pain that you're going through but you. And this is very serious. This is nothing to joke about. This is nothing to laugh about. This is nothing to even try to harm another individual or yourself about. be encouraged. I encourage. Anytime that you want to talk, my email is right there. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. If you want to talk, if you want to chat, I'm here. Uh, there's a support group. I know there are a lot of support groups that are out there. I started one. That's TMAU.spruz.com. I have some information there concerning the things that I use in order to manage my condition. And for other individuals that are, experiencing TMAU, for the individuals that have an issue with being around you, so what? You don't need them. Like I said, for living out on the street, there were nights that I actually went to sleep and was peaceful, and I talked to him, and I closed my eyes, and I went to sleep, and he protected me through the night. There was nothing there to protect me. Nothing, absolutely not. All I had was a mat on the ground and a blanket someone donated to me passing by, seeing me out there sleeping. It's something that I had to go through. For me, there were other, I could have went back to the shelter, but I had to tough it out. I'm not going to do anything illegal or immoral to make the situation worse or went in a different direction. I toughed it out. I'm not saying that this is the way to go for anyone out there, but this is just something that I experienced myself. Concerning aspects for women or men out there that feel like they can't get into a relationship, I understand what you mean. There was a certain person in my life that I really did care about, that I didn't get a chance to explain to him concerning my condition, and maybe it was a good thing that I didn't tell him, because he began to make snide remarks and make fun of me, so I really didn't need to jerk anyway. Now I have someone in my life that accepts me for me and very supportive and will not take any stuff from anybody messing with me at all, and I'm very happy with that. But like I said, you're welcome to get in contact with me. You're welcome to talk about it, and don't let it become so much of a part of your life that it actually takes over, because for a certain time, that's all I would do is talk about the TMAU, till I made it a part of my whole life. It was just sucking me up, and there was an imbalance there. I had to have a little bit of fun time, then I would manage my condition, then I would have my intellectual time with reading. So I had to make a balance instead of just letting this condition just take over my life.